So g'day. This is Glenn, and today we're going back to the magical mystery world of Germany. Woo! No, we're not. Anyway, so I purchased this curious coin. I actually haven't really been that into German coins because basically they're pretty monotonous. You got the denomination on one side, and the other side you generally got usually the coat of arms of the country. That actually can vary, like the Bundesrepublik, 50 pfennigs, you got the oak being planted, and these coins here, you just have some wheat. So, yeah, but they get a bit boring, they're nothing really fascinating. But there is one curious feature of this currency, and that is the 50 Rentenpfennig or Reichspfennig. They issue two coins, but if you get the Reichspfennig, it's actually a lower mint, and the Rentenpfennig is actually the more common coin, and it's actually a large aluminium bronze coin. So this is a poorer version, but I've really didn't know this actually existed until I actually purchased this coin, and with a seller on eBay, I could actually show you a link if you actually wanted to, but they're in Estonia. I call him the red sticker man because he likes to put red sticky tape on his actual items that he sends. It's actually very good. But, he had a few of these and I just purchased one, and I didn't actually think too much of it until I actually got it. And I'm going, oh, never seen one of these before. Because these actually don't come up for sale too often that I've seen. But then again, I actually haven't listed. I haven't actually checked them out. So go to eBay and see if you can actually find any of these 1924, 1925, 50 race trainings or Rentenpfennigs. You might be able to actually come up. I'll do that after I make this video. But as you can see, there is the large coin and there is the smaller coin. So this is the actual smaller nickel coin that was issued in 1927. So why would they have actually changed the shape of the coin, so the size? Well, basically what I think is that it's partly to do with our German history. So if we have a look at the German half a mark from the German Empire, you can see it's actually pretty much the same size. And we also had this as well with the West German coins. The East German coins are actually a bit different. But I reckon this is because people wanted to still live the dream that Germany was an all-powerful country. The German Empire still existed. So basically when they introduced the actual new currency, so the Reichsmark, Rentenmark, they made the coins the same size, as well as when they actually introduced the Deutschmark. So we had people who just wanted to keep alive what was happening in the past, both after the First World War and after the Second World War. So they wanted to keep alive the greatness of Germany in some aspects, and in this aspect they actually made the coins pretty much the same. And you can see this with all the denominations, like the 1 and 2 pfennigs of most of the currencies were the actual same sizes and similar composition. And then you got the 5 and 10 pfennig, and then you got the 50 pfennig. Usually it wasn't a 25 pfennig coin except for East Germany, but their coins are actually quite a bit different. So here's a 1 mark. It's a large aluminium coin. So the East Germans tried to make it a little bit different, except for the actual 50 Pfennig. So this one was first issued in 1958. And it's the same size as the Reichsmark. Has a thick reading as the Reichsmark during the Second World War. So this is an F from 1939. So both have the coat of arms on the back. But the East German has a date on the front. But it still has the denomination. And is that an oak? Not too familiar with Northern European plants. I prefer eucalyptus plants anyway. So that's a similarity. And you can see East German uniforms are pretty similar to those of the Second World War German. So you have a country which want to retain features of its actual past. So that's why they've actually, when they issue new coins, they try to make it in the past. Quite obviously the euro is a bit different because that's a multi-national currency, so they can't actually cater to all the different countries like France. France also tried to, or not tried to, they actually did make their coins as much similar to the coins of probably about the 1880s. So this is a new French franc. It's 1890s type. So I did actually want to go back into the past. Not all countries like this. Belgium actually didn't really follow this. The Netherlands did keep the same sizes, but they actually didn't have to change their currency because they've had the gulden, I think since 1830, the decimalised gulden, up until 2002. And then you've got other countries like Denmark. They haven't really worried about keeping this type of historical preservation. So anyway, if you are after coins, these ones are actually a little bit expensive. You can actually buy them. I've got quite a few. But as you can see, they actually didn't issue a Rentenpfennig for the smaller nickel 50 Reichspfennig coins. They're all Reichspfennig coins. No Rentenpfennigs for these nickel coins here. And if you actually find a 50 Reichsmark Pfennig that's under $10, that would actually be a good bargain. I think the highest minted was 1924 I've got it here, 1925 E 1.8 million, so that's the highest minted. 1924A 800,000, so it's a 1924J. They actually didn't issue any. So if we get a 1924J with Reich Pfennig, probably a one of a kind, or even a mule coin. So, as you can see, this one's off center a little bit. And that's about it, I've got to say. So German coins are pretty interesting. Not the designs, just the actual. You got the Mark, the Reichsmark, the Deutschmark, and all the coins are pretty similar in size. So you can see, to some aspects, the Germans were proud of their history. Apart from a few aspects, I don't see that there should be a problem with most of German history. 100-Year War, anyone? Or maybe the war against the Protestants and Catholics. Very interesting times indeed. Thank you very much. I'll leave a link down below to German coins so you can see if you can find a good coin of 50 Reichspfennigs. That's actually at a reasonable price. And have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time. Thank you and goodbye.